half century to New Zealand's number 4.
He has got every piece of that, Rod Sharma. That's gone a long way.
It's been all India so far in this 5-match series, so today we find ourselves at Seddon Park in Hamilton. A beautiful venue it is as well, but India have made a change, as you can see from that photo, and Rohit Sharma will be captaining them today in the absence of Virat Kohli. Rohit Sharma today plays his 200th one-day international, so plenty of incentive still for India to play well.
The temperatures are exactly what they're used to. A couple of changes. Henry Nicholls will get an opportunity at the top of the order. Colin de Grandhomme is back in, as is Jimmy Neesham. Todd Astle called in for Ish Sodhi. So New Zealand trying to rotate through their bowlers and a change at the top. But they will be in the field to begin with, because India, and with no Virat Kohli, it means a debut for 19-year-old wonder kid, really, Shubman Gill. Player of the tournament at the ICC Under-19 World Cup just 12 months ago. And he is likely to come in at number 3. Another change as well, Mohammad Shami, who's destroyed New Zealand's top order. He gets a break, and Khalil Ahmed will come in and bowl his left-arm quicks.
All right, gentlemen. Okay. Play.
First thing to look at too, Craig Cumming, is how much swing will the New Zealand bowlers get, because just mentioned how hot it is, the humidity is around. And Matt Henry, I'm sure, will enjoy bowling in these conditions. Short boundary, no chance for point. First boundary of the day.
Well, it was pitched up and a little bit outside, and he likes it in that area, Shikhar Dhawan. There's a slip in position. He was out caught in the slips in the previous game.
Up and over, it's a short boundary, will go all the way. 6 for Shikhar Dhawan.
Well, he loves to play this shot as well. Recognizing that this is a shorter boundary, quite deliberately playing the undercut or the uppercut. Nobody caught it.
Big shout from bowling and given. New Zealand has struck first, and Shikhar Dhawan has fallen over that one and been given out LBW.
Yes, that's been one of his weaknesses, playing across the line, looking to play the ball towards square leg. He's not challenging. He's had a chat with Rohit, the captain. Have a look. He's bang in the middle again. He's looking to play it towards square leg. And it would have probably hit the leg stump. Sabolt striking for New Zealand. India have lost their first wicket for 21. Dhawan gone for 13.
The highly rated youngster from Punjab, it's Shubman Gill on debut, replacing Virat Kohli, and he's out there early. They have 1 ball left from Trent Boult. What an exciting time it is. He's made every post a winner, and the opportunities he's had, whether it be the under-19s, the IPL, India A, and now full international debut. You get a sense, don't you, that Trent Boult will be targeting those pads. Solid as you like, but successful New Zealand, 21 for 1.
Good start. New Zealand's best start, quite clearly, with the ball in this series. Early pressure, and India are at the stage are content to try and ride it, and that is a top delivery.
Outstanding delivery from Boult. Once again, it's that 3/4 seam, so it's hit the seam and just nibbled away.
Got him! Struck again, Trent Boult. He has bowled beautifully. The plan has been absolutely perfect. And now the golden duo are back in the hunt together, and New Zealand have them 23 for 2.
Yeah, this is just that little bit of swing, and what happens, it gets too close to the batsman, it gets too far underneath them, and you end up scooping it. It's a lovely piece of bowling. It's the swing that brought about that wicket. And it's a big one too. Rohit Sharma in his 200th game can't make an impact. Gone for 7, 23 for 2.
Ambati Raidu is the new player. 50th match for him today. A little milestone, but all of a sudden, to see about the depth of India. The next rung down is being exposed early. He's looked in good touch, Raidu, it's fair to say, in the innings that he's played so far. Great reactions again from Trent Boult.
Well, a plan's only as good as your execution. And for me, I think those 2 men at square leg made Rohit Sharma. His head's got outside the ball. So rather than flick it in the air if there was gaps there, he's obviously conscious of it. Just played out in front and chipped it back to Trent Boult. Excellent planning, excellent execution.
Is underway with a pretty typical subcontinent shot, and Craig Cumming was right, get away from the stumps.
Yeah, this is a disappointing delivery from Matt Henry here, because you've got a young man now under immense pressure. His side's under pressure. He's on debut. He's strong off his pads, and you let him get off the mark.
Might have hit him in the head. Deep in the crease. He had a good look at it. Took his eye off it just ever so slightly. Took his eye off what we call it, like a look away hook shot. Right at the end, he dipped his head, turned the head, and got it on the side of the head.
Still a little bit on offer in terms of swing. New Zealand are going to need de Grandhomme and Neesham to play a role here. As we see the ball, even though it's not full, it has just shaped away. He's just followed it here on the swing, a little bit off the wicket as well with the swing. Just searching with the hands. Very, very dangerous.
What a catch. Really good catch. He's got great hands, Martin Guptill. And New Zealand are on fire today. They've found it.
Well, I asked the question whether Raidu was prepared to drive on the up early in the innings with the side under a little bit of pressure. The answer to that's yes. The answer should have been for the next wee while, no, as far as he's concerned, because a loose shot, driving on the up, looking to go over the top early, has led to his downfall. He's got a duck. 33 for 3.
Very experienced Dinesh Karthik comes to the middle. 91 matches under his belt, highest score of 79. He has an opportunity now to improve on that.
Massive hands. Took it easily. Whoa. Great catch.
Bit of away movement too. What I like about, even though the catch is only going to Guptill, the way everyone else in the field jumps at the same time. Just have a look. Up goes Latham, up goes Taylor, up goes Williamson, out at point. They jump as well, even though it's not their catch.
Well, it all helps, doesn't it?
And he's got another one. Really soft dismissal there. Karthik gone, second ball out of nothing.
It's a different game when the ball swings. New Zealand seam bowlers have got the ball to swing. De Grandhomme just bowling a lovely length. Dinesh Karthik just follows it, fine edge, and Latham does the rest. Karthik, he's gone for a duck. India in trouble, 33 for 4.
hit it straight back. Repeat of Sharma's dismissal. And the youngster has come and gone pretty quickly with not a lot of time to reflect.
Well, it's a little bit swing again, isn't it? Getting underneath the eyes, getting underneath the body. Batsman trying to be correct, play straight. A little bit of bounce on the surface as well. Carbon, cutout, copy, isn't it? Of Raj Sharma's dismissal. And the young man, he can't be a hero on debut. He's got to leave the playing arena for 9. 33 for 5.
Sensational spell today for Trent Boult. And you wonder if it's going to continue. He might want a 7th. Players coming and going all the time. De Grandhomme 2 wickets in his first over. India in terrible shape now. And the new player is Hardik Pandya, who likes to give it a little bit of a lick. 1 for 23 for Matt Henry, 3 for 8 Trent Boult, 2 for 3 Colin de Grandhomme. Pulled the right rein today, Kane Williamson. That's very, very, very close. Swing again.
The perfect left armer's delivery, straightened down the line. I think Kedar, he's going to have to, as the last recognised batsman. That looked pretty good, Rick.
Third
I'm
umpire
telling
to
you right
director.
now, the umpire's
We have
arm
a
is
review for
moving.
LBW. The original decision is out. Can we start with the front foot no ball check, please?
For the appeal.
Thank you. It's a fair delivery. Can we just move on to front on spin vision, please? All right, can we just go straight to leg side hotspot, please? Hotspot coming up. Ball passes the edge. I have nothing in hotspot. Thank you. Can we just move on to RTS, please? Coming up. Ball. Yeah, just take it 1 frame back. Yeah, just there. Freeze it for me. Thank you. Next frame. Thank you. Satisfied there's no bat involved. Can we move on to ball tracking, please? Original decision is out. Pitch in line, impact in line, wickets hitting. Can we go back to Nigel on screen, please? Nigel, you're on screen. Stay with the original decision.
Well, it looked good first up. And it remains looking pretty good for New Zealand. Very, very bad for India, though. Jadab gone for 1. It's 35 for 6.
Nishwa Kumar, outstanding opening bowler. Very experienced. But he's got 37 overs to bat here.
35 for 6, India. And Trent Boult is swinging up a storm, 4 for 8 off 7.
It's nicely played. Just on the hip and worked away into the onside by Hardik Pandya.
Rare boundary. Just use of the extra bounce. And welcome runs for India. Keen to get out of the 30s. Bowled straight through. Colin de Grandhomme gets one to angle back. And India, they are deep in the mire.
Well, I think there was a previous ball which showed an inside edge onto the pad and the movement in this. And de Grandhomme finds a little chink. And this one straight through the gates. Wow, the movement, no, not much bounce in that. And Kumar bowled de Grandhomme for 1. It's India 40 for 7.
Well, folks, don't adjust your set. You are reading that correctly. 40-7. India. It is incredibly warm. And he's in the midst of a terrific spell. He's got 2 to go. Nice. Really nice. nice. That is the power and the quality of Hardik Pandya, and I think he now has a free license with India 7 down.
Yeah, well, why not? Out of the run drought comes a shot like this. And Hardik Pandya, who still has a point to prove, coming back into the Indian lineup. We know how good he is with the ball, but what a super shot on the onside.
And again, straight down the ground. 4 more back-to-back for Hardik Pandya.
Well, he knows Trent Bolt's going to be pitching it up because he's trying to swing the ball. Now we're getting prepared for either the cutter or also maybe a short one. Trent Bolt in the last 2 deliveries has just about, or has doubled the runs off his bowling for the last 8 overs.
You know, Pandya having to look at the non-strikers end to see the mayhem that's been caused. Got his own solutions.
No.
The first shot in this Bolt over. Nice bit of wrist movement, but it's the intent and the power and the surety of where he wanted it to go. Beautifully finished off.
Yeah, that first shot was a real quality one because you cannot access that area of the ground if you close yourself off too much. Oh, swung away, short, and 4 more. He's got serious talent, has this young man.
In some ways predictable that Trent Bolt was going to go short after being hit down the ground. He had a man back just behind the umpire, so the difference here, Pandya was able to get it in front of square, a long way in front.
Clean, saw it early and dispatched. Great comeback.
One that goes across. Gee, it's such a good delivery. It's actually gripping and going even further.
What's that hit? The gloves? Yes, it has. Yes, it has. Bot's got 5. And he's got the dangerous Hardik Pandya now as well.
Gripped in the surface, hit the gloves, and Trent Bolt is 5th 5-wicket bag. In hard. The gloves are outside the leg, and Tom Latham took a simple catch, and the smiles are all there for the left arm swing bowler on his home ground. Brilliant return. Pandya gone for 16, 55 for 8.
Oh, that is a terrific spell of bowling from Trent Bolt. He's bowled 10 overs through on the trot and finished with 5 for 21. India 55 for 8.
Excellent. And again, reiterating difference it makes when the new ball swings. This man here.
Oh, over the top. Oh, nearly went all the way.
Usual length, I think, from Henry. And the ball is doing a little bit. Really necessary to bowl the bouncer. And Chahal, totally understandably, I think, just going for it. Throw the bat at it, much like Hardik Pandya before him.
Nicely played, a good aggressive shot going with the swing. And a very rare boundary off the middle of the bat.
Pitched it a little fuller, searching for more swing, but this time Kuldeep Yadav is at it. In the air.
Oh, through. Should have had 3.
Done, Todd. Over. Right hand.
71 for 8.
Not far away from the outstretched hand of Martin Guptill.
lovely. Just simple. Lovely way to finish the over. 78 for 8.
Genuine drag down from de Grandhomme. Nice stroke too from Chahal. Just swiveling. And far away from going all the way.
In the air, man going to take the catch. It is, and it's de Grandhomme. And Todd Astle picks up a wicket.
Astle just got the ball to dip. Got it to dip. It's just bounced a little bit more. Took the top edge of Kuldeep Yadav's bat. Colin de Grandhomme, big pair of mitts down at the behind square. And the 9th wicket falls for India. Todd Astle, he's been away with the team for a while. Delighted to take that wicket. Kuldeep Yadav tried hard. Out for 15, it's 80 for 9.
Grandhomme had just finished a good 10-over spell. Edged and put down. Taylor went to his right. It came fast.
Still a little top spinner. Khalil's flashed hard. Taylor got a good piece of it. The right hand, it was either sticks or it doesn't.
Zealand, well, India's lowest total against New Zealand's 88. Then Buller, 2010. And he's hit in the air, there's no one there. That'll help get past it. A couple of bounces.
That's a very clever shot. He knew exactly where the fielder was. The fielder was more deep mid-wicket, deep square leg, not deep fine leg. Ball was pitched on the leg and middle. He's chosen his spot really well, Yashwant Chahal.
Bowling, so Neesham goes straight through. And the Indian innings comes to the end on 92. They got past that lower score against New Zealand of 88. But after being asked to bat first, it has not gone their way.
Khalil just giving himself a little bit of width, a little bit of room. James Neesham bowling cross seam, wanting to attack the stumps. And quite rightfully, everybody is going to Trent Boult, shaking his hand, giving him a hug. Khalil gone for 5, India all out for 92.
Yes, Trent Boult, he will get the applause as he walks off Seddon Park. And rightly so. Excellent figures of 5 for 21 for the left arm swing bowler. He's got the ball off his 10 overs. He bowled them on the trot. He's getting a nice applause, and rightly so. And also he gets out of the heat, which will please him here at Seddon Park. Winning the toss, New Zealand asked India to bat first. 21 was put on between Sharma and Dhawan, and we thought normal service was carrying on, and then Trent Boult picked up Shikhar Dhawan LBW, and then the progression fell. 5 bowlers used by New Zealand. Let's throw in Colin de Grandhomme too. 3 for 26, his career best figures. Ground staff out, giving small roll on the surface. And New Zealand will have to come out and bat in the 4th ODI here at Seddon Park between New Zealand and India. New Zealand winning the toss and electing to bowl first, and what a decision it's turned out to be for Kane Williamson.
Well, all out 92, India. Very Poor performance with the bat, good performance with the ball from New Zealand. Wicket was certainly doing a little bit. Imagine that Bhuvaneshwar Kumar will look to extract some of that. He's got the new ball in hand. Guptill starts with a boundary 6 all the way.
Well, how good does this feel if you're Martin Guptill? Over the last couple of days, the talk has been about the New Zealand-only partnership. One shot doesn't fix things, but it's a nice way to start.
It's an absolute carbon copy of the stroke he played at Mount Maunganui, a semi-helicopter shot. Timing was exquisite.
Down the ground for 4, so back-to-back boundaries to start.
Yeah, I like the approach as well. Guptill was just throwing his hands at this and said, this is a small total, that is not a half volley. But we are going to do as much damage as we can early.
Oh, make that 3 in a row. He's timed that well through the leg side. What a start for Martin Guptill.
Because Kumar been watching the New Zealanders bowl and he's been seeing the ball swinging. Just trying to bite too much off here. He's trying to bowl the perfect ball, thinking it's going to hoop for him as well. Not quite getting it right. And any batsman, any opener loves it there. Important for Guptill not to get over pumped here. I'll throw things away. This is a great start. It's just a little start though. A little confidence booster. Needs to stay composed.
In the air and out. Just talked about it, Mark Richardson. He's got to turn that one away into the onside. Taken almost the back of the bat perhaps, or the edge, and looped away to backward point.
Well, the action continues. That is outside his leg stump, and the way he walked off, he was disappointed. He closed the face a little too early. So Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, after 2 boundaries and a 6, picks up Guptill for 14. New Zealand 14 for 1.
Oh, this time, Nicholls underway with a boundary.
No swinging going on there, though. There was that of Nicholls' bat. Very nice. He is good on the full shot. It's not the length you want to bowl if you're expecting some movement in the air and maybe off the pitch.
No ball, so we will have a free hit for Nicholls. That's not what Khalil Ahmed is looking for early in his spell. Oh dear. This is where I'm just not in agreement with the laws of the game. Third umpire's job now is to just radio straight back out in the middle, say not a no ball, get on with the game, not a free hit.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Simon.
Bring up 4. Couple of bounces and rolls into the boundary over extra cover.
Yeah, good shot. And it wasn't particularly good delivery. It was pretty much in the slot if a guy's got a free hit. Nicholls didn't even really have to make much room for himself to be able to free the arms. But if you're a batsman and you're out and it's reviewed.
All looks fairly simple at the moment for New Zealand. from Williamson. Got up on his toes, pierced the gap.
Yeah, I mentioned he needs to be a little bit careful because of the extra bounce in the surface, but he just climbed over the top of it, didn't he? Got up higher. Look how he gets off both feet there. Make sure that he can climb up over top of the bounce.
Nice swing from Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. Lovely seam.
Yeah, that was perfect. I don't think for a swing bowler you could release it any better than that.
Oh, Williamson disappointed. You can hear it in his voice.
It's been a couple of stages to Bhuvaneshwar Kumar's career, though, hasn't he? He was a bowler that operated around 130, barely got above 130, but he swung the ball miles, and he swung it both ways. And in the last 3 or 4 years, he's gone up a yard in pace. He's up near 140 already. But the swing not quite as pronounced. There's a really nice high action, gets good bounce.
Is that something, Simon, that you think a bowler could do? You could understand maybe if they try to muscle it up a bit and get a little bit quicker, you might lose some of that swing. Is it then something that you could then get that swing back while still maintaining the gains in pace?
I actually think for Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, he's a far better bowler now because it doesn't swing as much, and it doesn't swing from the hand. But with that gain, and probably about, on average, probably about 7 to 8 kilometres quicker than he was 3 years ago, I'm thinking, Scotty, it actually, he bowls it. He really bowls it down a line, and then it swings late. And therefore, it makes him a lot more dangerous with both away swing and in swing. There's that action. It's really nice action. Uses every bit of height that he's got. It's a good back foot punch from Williamson. Bring about 3, possibly 4. It will be 4. Just a little bit of width on offer there.
This is frustrating for a bowler because you feel that you've bowled a reasonable ball down the channel into the wicket hard. And it's just a signature Williamson shot. Nothing dramatically wrong with the delivery.
Pulled again. That one is a couple of bounces into the boundary for 4. Just a little bit in between. Khalil Ahmed not short enough, not full enough.
Great shot having your arsenal, this, for an opening batsman in one-day cricket. Just short of a length, trying to go into the wicket. If you get it fractionally wrong, Nichols is all over it. It's one of his better shots. Seldomly will you find in the first few overs a fieldsman that far in front of square.
Just 93 required in total by New Zealand, so 54 more. Take out this 4th one-day international. Feel nice from a New Zealand point of view, I'm sure, because they've been absolutely dominated and outplayed by India. First 3 games. Nicked and gone, yes. Lovely bowling. After his first 3 deliveries, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar has been outstanding. And he's picked up the big wicket of the New Zealand skipper, Kane Williamson, now.
Oh, he's done this a few times. Look at that. It's a lazy little prod. He's only really offered half to face the bat. Trying to run it with slips in place and just got a little bit cute. Kane Williamson will be very disappointed with that one. You have to say, got himself out. He's out for 11, 39 for 2.
Kane Williamson demands for 11 runs of 18 deliveries.
On OSN Sports HD. We've got a bumper month of matches to bring you.
Absolutely hammered it.
New Zealand's battle with India continues before the men in blue play host to Australia.
That is huge.
The Black Caps battle Bangladesh. It's finals day in the Ranji Trophy. Pakistan take on South Africa.
Golden.
While England's tour of the West Indies hits new highs.
That's colossal.
It's an action-packed month of world-class cricket on OSN Sports HD.
Ross Taylor walks out to the middle of one of his favourite grounds. His record here at Seddon Park is incredible. He resides not far away from Seddon Park. He and his wife live in Hamilton, of course, and have done for years. Still plays his cricket for Central Stags. Oh, out. Nipped back. Too high, is it? Too high. Looked good first up. What do you say, Rick?
Got him excited there, didn't Dooley, the old bowler?
Seconds.
No, this is outside off stump.
High. And outside. Apart from that, really good shout.
Now they're onto something though, aren't they? They're targeting Taylor's pads. So now he shuffles across and plays around that pad.
And Ross Taylor trying to negate that. Have a look at Virtual. Yeah, outside.
One bounce, or is it 6? It may well have made it on the full. Yes, Nigel Long says it did. Just a little consultation with Chris Brown at square leg, who was closer. Says that hit the boundary on the full.
Used the swing to good effect. The ball was swinging onto his pads. And he flicked it really well. I think Nigel Long wants to go home early as well.
I do too. I think that might have just hit the ground first, Sonny.
Well, that's why I'm saying
Yeah.
Nigel Long might be wanting to go home early.
Well, okay.
They might have to change it.
Not going to, by the look of it. The umpires are... Hello? Oh, no, just a field change. Probably won't come to much because of the nature of the scoring in this game, but we'll just check it just to see. Yeah.
I think it hit the on the full. You got it right.
Good on you, Nigel. Never doubted you.
Yep.
I think at the N is part of the ANZ.
45 for 2. Kendra Chahal, who's been a thorn in the side of New Zealand in the first 3 one-dayers. He's been very, very effective, but not much to bowl with today. And a gift to Ross Taylor from the outset.
That's probably the newer ball. Not quite able to grip it. Might have slipped from his hand, but it is a generous full toss, and that too on the pads. It's been dispatched.
He certainly hasn't bowled many of these in the series. Indra Chahal, he's been extremely effective. Often started to slide, especially those first ODIs. Spin bowlers. I think he's been outstanding in the field as well.
Well, he actually got Ross Taylor and Napier caught and bowled, and he threatened to do that just then as well with a bit of extra loop. Star of the show, Trent Boult today, 5 for 21, simply outstanding. And Colin de Grandhomme, 2 wickets in his first over. Superstars, of course, of world cricket. Lucky to have him around. Glorious shot there. Even MS Stoney might admire that one.
Lovely shot. This is such a good pitch to play the drive once you're set. Once you know the ball's not going to swing, get through the gap. He's taken his front foot so positively towards the ball. Very nice shot. And the left-hander's elegance as well. When the left-handers play the cover drive, it seems a completely different world, isn't it?
Well, it does, and that tape that he's got around the middle of his bat, it's almost like the ball was attracted to that little stripe there, and he fair middled it.
Twelve overs gone, and it is 64 for 2. It's a heave. Not a good one either.
A couple of momentous days, really, for Indian cricket, as we see that Taylor swipe round on the leg side. Of course, today, Rohit Sharma, his 200th match. Tomorrow, Mitali Raj plays her 200th ODI for India.
Oh, he got that one. He waited just a little bit longer, Ross Taylor.
Well, that's the area he was targeting, wasn't he? Even the previous shot, there is no deep mid-wicket there, so he thinks that that's a pretty safe shot. That's also, of course, a shorter boundary. It's only 58 meters. This time he's connected sweetly. Nobody in the...
I think sometimes these small totals can be nasty. Horrible little ones to chase.
Not if you chase them like that.
He wants to finish it in a hurry here, Ross Taylor, doesn't he? I'm not sure he knows there's an extra 15-minute allowance, Smithy, to finish the game.
I would bet my bottom dollar that he does actually, Dooley, to be fair.
We've had confirmation that if a result is possible, 15 minutes extra can be taken, so common sense has prevailed.
You reckon you take the initiative of the umpire and say, hey, you can get some extra time here, mate?
Well, that could be it. If that runs away to the boundary, New Zealand will have won, and they've won it so easily. After the first 3 games, you would have thought, did they have a performance of this kind of dominance within them? Well, they have, and they've done it exactly the right way.
Yeah, what a turnaround. Probably no one saw this coming, but the ball swung in the air for the New Zealanders. And when the ball swings in the air, they are a different team altogether. Ross Taylor, quite a splendid little innings here, 37 from just 25 balls, took it upon himself to get it finished, get the job done. And Henry Nicholls not out on 30 from 42 deliveries, promoted to open. A good job as well. So a job well done, an incredible job by New Zealand, set up by Trent Boult, who was just magnificent with 5 wickets, bowled his 10 overs straight through. The ball swung. And finally, New Zealand fans saw what their side was capable of.
Yeah, Ross Taylor, 37 from 25. Rohit Sharma had 5 bowling options to go to, but in the end, it was Kumar who picked up the 2 wickets. But there was very little else on offer. Margin 8 wickets. Series 3-1. Rightio, it's time to head downstairs to catch up with the ANZ player of the match. He's with Craig Cumming.
No surprise, the ANZ player of the match today, 5 for 21. Trent Boult, I'll hand over a bottle of champagne. Congratulations, and I know you spoke to us at the end of your innings, but nice to have a day in the sun and nice to see the ball swinging.
Yeah, nice to see the ball moving around a bit and I guess make the most of it. Yeah, not just with the ball, but yeah, an all-round performance is probably what we were after, and it was nice to chase it down nicely as well.
Now the time to welcome in the man that was just dismissed and also the captain for India today, Rohit Sharma. How do you describe that one?
I think one of our worst performances with the bat for a long, long time. Something like that, something like this, we never expected ourselves, you know. But games like this can happen. You know, I thought you got to give credit to the New Zealand bowlers. You know, after losing 3 matches, to come out and bowl like that was magnificent effort from you know, the New Zealand bowlers. But yeah, there's something to learn for us when, you know, the conditions are not easy. What we need to do as a batting unit. At times you need to grind it out. At times you need to absorb that pressure. You know, but we failed to do that today, and you know, we've got ourselves to blame for that.
Can I just say, though, I know it wasn't the ideal day for you, but congratulations once again on your 200th one-day international.
Yeah, thank you very much.
There we go. We look forward to seeing you in Wellington, Rohit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. So Rohit Sharma, nicely spoken. And now Kane Williamson with a bit more of a smile on his face. Good decision to bowl first.
Yeah, I don't think we expected the surface to play like that, but I thought the guys were outstanding with the ball, bowled a great line and length, and obviously it offered through the air and off the surface for us. So, yeah, nice to obviously restrict them to a total of 90 odd. It was, I think, one of those days, really.
When you say the surface, what did it play like? What can you tell us about it?
Yeah, it probably stood up a little bit. I think with the extra grass on top, it just maybe grabbed the seam and it did nip a little bit. Also spun, didn't it? But we didn't see a lot of spin in our innings, which I guess was a blessing in some ways because the seamers were going so well. So, yeah, it was just one of those days where I think things went well, but at the same time, a lot of credit to the areas that the guys bowled. Obviously, Trent at the top there. We always want early wickets, and to be able to do that today is a real step in the right direction.